This is okay.
Just close the curtains then.
Anyway, so we went over all of I think we went over Albert's family.
You got long ways to go.
I know.
8 more.
We went over. Is that working? And we went over your parents seemingly a lot, but we sort of kind of go back and
Did you see the picture of my parents over these?
I not only saw it, but I videotaped it. I actually.
You did?
No, I didn't see that.
You'll see it because we have a video.
Oh my God, I want that picture so much. Oh my God.
I know.
They're so beautiful.
You should definitely close the shutters. That'll make a difference in the light.
If we can close this.
Wait, you pull it out the other way, I think?
Yeah. Is that the one or is it this one?
No, it's the one you
Is
were
your
just
50
messing
minutes
with.
rolling? You better
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is. I'll have to rewind. Well, actually. But anyway, yeah, that picture was there and I got a video of it.
Do you want some tea, Julie?
No, thanks.
Yeah, there's a little extra tea.
I'm good. All right, that's a little bit. That's a lot better.
Yeah. So we did all of that, and then I think you were going to go to Skrina, and who played the cello, and because she was the second one born after Albert.
Right.
Yeah.
Sarina.
That's S-C-R-I-N-A.
You gotta unpause it.
It is
okay.
unpaused.
Sarina.
Oh.
Sarina.
And then, who did she marry?
Well, that's a long story, which I'm going to try and make very, very short.
Okay.
She has been so ill.
Oh, right. What do you mean ill?
But she loved to fantasize. And she loved to dance.
Yeah.
And she was a great dancer. And we would go dancing with, my father would take us,
oh, really?
I don't even remember where,
nice.
some dance studio.
How old were you then?
And I was just a kid, and she would dance with me. Oh my God, she could lead, she could dance beautifully. The poor girl being sick and all. Finally, she got a little bit better so that she could go out and shop. And she, like I told you, she was my mother.
Oh, that's right.
She
Serena
and
was the one
Estella
who, when she was a child, was blinded and
right.
yeah, by the stuff, right?
So
She
she
was
and
a good
Estella
dancer.
would dress me, bathe me, and make me look so cute,
Yeah,
pretty,
right, yeah.
detailed, whatever, you know. They would take me to school and bring me back. Well, the poor woman, who's going to marry her?
Who's going to marry her because she
was
deformed?
She was not deformed, but she was very, very skinny.
Skin thin.
Looked like she was all hair, you know.
Yeah. And this
Big
had nothing.
mop of hair and very thin and just round-shouldered. But she could dance and she was very active. And I don't know if the whole family knows this, but I'm going to tell it to you the way it was. She got out one day and she met some soldier, French soldier. And well, we didn't know anything about it. And the first thing you know, she was pregnant. And the result is my niece, who is now in Florida, her name is Danielle. Well, that wasn't to be done in my family. That was a no-no. And my father, on his deathbed, said, well, he was delirious at this point. I had a crown, and it broke. That was his honor. My sister Sarina did it. Okay. This darling little baby girl, oh my God, then we, you know, everybody was out of the house, married, gone, just 2 or 3 teenagers, you know, my younger sister, younger brother and I, and this little baby girl comes along, and she was so adorable. And it was the impetus of Sarina's life. This woman never had a life. She had her little baby, her own little baby. And she just, whatever
blossomed.
Money she had, my father gave her whatever, you know, her. Of course, it had to be increased because she took care of the baby. And she bought her the most beautiful clothes, and she sewed for her, and the ribbons, and oh my, they gave her an objective in life. And she absolutely did nothing after that except take care of that little baby. Dancing school, everything for Danielle. Oh my God. She was 3 when I got married, but I was getting pictures of her. Here she is growing, and here she is in the tutu dancing on stage, and just, it gave her a reason for living. And Danielle got married and came to the States.
So she got married in Morocco.
Yeah, well, she was 3. She was my flower girl when I was married.
Okay.
Now, and she was 19, 20, something like that. She married an American and came over to the States. And her husband went to law school. And she worked and sent him to law school. And she was so proud. Her husband, oh my God, she had majored in economics, was cooking, was knitting. Oh my God, the most beautiful knitting stuff you ever saw in your life. She was, this girl is very talented.
Where did they live?
Can cook. I have to tell you the story here. She can cook, she can knit, she can sew, she can keep house, she can, very, very artistic, very homemaker, you know. He graduated from law school and left with his partner, a woman, left her. Poor Danielle, almost died. Became skin and bones. Within the year, his first cousin was a colonel in the army. He was retired. He just retired. He saw her and he said, "Will you marry me?" She said, "Yes." And she's been happily married, and she lives in Florida on the Gulf in Navarre Beach. Has a beautiful home, very, very happy. So this is Cinderella story, you know. In the meantime, she had 2 children with the first husband.
Oh, she did.
And her mother came to the States and went to see her when the baby was born. And her husband said, "I don't want your mother here." And my poor sister almost died. She came, we were living in Dunblane Road. She came over, she stayed 2 months with us. And your grandfather was so good to her. Just anything for Sarina, you know, to make her happy. She cried, she cried. She cried. My daughter didn't want me. I told her I would be her nanny. I told her I would do anything for her. Her husband didn't want me. I was so angry with him.
This was the first husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so angry with him.
Yeah.
Well, she was a broken-hearted poor woman. Returned to France and died. She was only 57.
Really?
She died of a broken heart. And I didn't want to see her daughter another day. I just told her, "You killed your mother." I wasn't happy with her. But, you know, years take care of that. But
Right. So she wanted to live with them, and she just showed up to do that.
it was, her whole life was this baby. And she got married and left, and then she kicked her mother out. That was
So she's still down there on the coast, or in the. You said,
Oh, yeah.
And she, so she would be about my
She's
dad's
there.